Good morning to you. We did not have an Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week on the high school level last night, but if there was one, South Laurel, Whitley County, I mean, that might have been a very good choice. Whitley County hosting South Laurel. We go right to the highlights. We got no opening establisher here. Late second quarter, Whitley up 20-13. The South was driving. See Adrian Fultz, he hits Derek Deathridge, but he didn't score there, but that's okay because the next play, Fultz with the keeper. He's in for 6. South Laurel trailing 20-19. Heading into halftime resets. Let's go second half. Third quarter, momentum in favor of South Laurel. Okay, we got a punt. But it's muffed. A muffed punt. Malik Phillips picks it up. However, the Cardinal drive would stall. Whitley County trying to add to its lead. Dylan Wilson. How about he goes all Tim Tebow on us. Jump pass there to Dawson Swain and oh, he's gone, but here's the problem. 80 yards, but an illegal block would bring this one back. But you know what? Same drive, fourth quarter. Cardinals, they would stick with the air attack. Dylan Wilson on the slant there to them, and Whitley County wins over South Laurel 34-25. All right, I only had to shoot one game last night. It was in Stanton, Kentucky. Estill County at Powell County. What up, Lady Pirate cheerleaders? First quarter, no score. Ryan Vanover is gone. Running by people, 40 yards for the touchdown. Pirates, they go for 2. Nathan Skidmore, the team's leading rusher, takes the snap, and he is in. 8-0 Powell. 4.9 seconds ago in the opening quarter, and the Engineers give it to their leading rusher, Dawson Bingham. He's in from 5 yards out. Give me a 5, man. Yeah. And since you went for 2, Estill says we're going to go for 2 as well. Logan Beckler takes the toss, and he is in. We got an 8-8 ball game in Estill at Stanton, I should say. Next possession, Beckler again. You don't see him, but now you do. 20 yards into the end zone, 15-7 Estill after the extra point. Next highlight, one of the best of the night last night. How about this? Doink! John Brooks pass right there hits right off of Hunter Osborne's noggin. Take another look. Elijah Orderly catches it. I like that. They did not score any points off that possession, so it's 15-7 at the half. We go second half, third quarter. Powell punting. Bingham recovering. And, well, he gone. 80-plus yard punt return, and the Estill County Engineers spoil Powell County's homecoming. As we go to the scoreboard, Estill wins 48-26. Engineers have won 2 in a row, and we'll go to Breathitt County, or host Breathitt County next week. All right, it's Macarena time. Hey, Macarena, I like that. All right. Harlan hosting Middlesboro late second quarter. Harlan down 11-14, but Tanner Parks changes that with the touchdown here, and it's 19-14 Green Dragons, and you see Harlan would go on to win it 25-14 over the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Eddie Creech and his Black Bears looking for some hope. They're 1-4. Played a tough schedule, though. They're playing North Laurel last night. Mid-first quarter, Jaguar ball. Matt Sizemore, get off me, bruh. He goes get off me. 60 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 North Laurel. Couple drives later, North Laurel's ball, but oh, man, coughed up football, and it's Black Bear ball. But on the very next play, Harlan County, they fumble the somebody got to hold on to you got to hold on to the football. Jags got the ball, and they're going to capitalize off of it. Matt Sizemore will take advantage. Touchdown, 14-0 North Laurel, but that was at the end of the first quarter. I love this catch, though. Tyree Simmons, go get it. Start of the second quarter, he says, that is my ball, and I am gone. Bang, bang, 14-7 at that point, but the Jaguars bounce back from a disappointing loss to Lincoln County and win 30-20. Undefeated Knoxville Catholic hosting undefeated Belfry. All kinds of D1 talent on the field in this one. Belfry, probably the toughest challenge you'll face all year. Pirates doing what they do best. Run the football. Derek Wellman does not go down without a fight there, running through people and around people. And then why not let him finish off the drive from inside the 5. Wellman drives into the end zone for the Belfry touchdown, but the Pirates fall. Now, this is not a bad loss, but they do lose for the first time this season, 45-20 to Knoxville Catholic. Well, the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets in action, hosting the Ludlow Panthers. First quarter, it'd be a defensive battle here. Yellow Jackets on the punt rush. Hunter Jeffer Patrick gets a hand on it, block there, but game scoreless after 1. Second quarter, the Jackets getting on the board. DC Bolin That's worth 3 points. 34-yard field goal, Williamsburg, 3-0. Yellow Jackets now down 6-3. They're going to the air, threatening to score, but Ludlow's T.C. Eads. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a pick six, but yeah. He gone. 95. Repeat, 95 yards for the touchdown there. Woo. Get your breath. Right before the half, though, Williamsburg moving the ball deep into Ludlow territory. Alec Poor this time, he connects over the middle to Darrell White. That's a touchdown as he hauls it in. Give the Jackets 6. Williamsburg picks up its second win of the season, 29-12 over the Ludlow Panthers. Well, Knott Central and Breathitt County are two programs with completely different track records, but this season, those records, at least to this point, are flipped. Winless Bobcats hosting the 3-1 Patriots. Big game in the Class 3A. District 7 Knott has never beaten Breathitt in football. Opening drive for the game. Breathitt finds paydirt Ethan Little. 6 yards into the end zone. Missed PAT makes it 6-0 Bobcats. UPike top play contender. They go to the squib on the ensuing kickoff. And, well, Jake Brown, what can Brown do for you? He can take squib kicks back. Don't squib us. Come on, bro. All the way to the house, 7-6. How about defense now? Cameron Jones swallowed up by a whole slew of Breathitt County defenders there. That's a safety. Breathitt leads 16-7. Let's go second quarter. Bobcats, they strike again. The give is to Randy Melton, and Melton, boing, right into the end zone. 12 yards out. Breathitt County gets its first win of the season, 56-47 over Knott Central. A district matchup down at Knox County. The Panthers taking on the Lakers of Russell County. Into the second quarter, Knox Central trying to string together a drive before the half. Jackson Stewart to Nick Martin. Oh, let's take another look at this one. Watch it again. Our great replay system by Caleb No. Is it in? You be the call. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. So the clock stops. Later in the drive, 5 seconds left. Time for one more play. Stewart finds his running back over the middle. Donovan Arthur, boom, boom, just takes everyone with him. But that ends the half, 21-7, Knox Central. Third quarter, Russell County was pretty conservative most of the night, but here whoa, I don't know. We got some trickeration, but that ain't going to work. Troy Bierman with the pick there. Sorry, you can't fool us. He eaten. Insert spaghetti emoji, and then there's this guy. He ate up the yards in the second half. Arthur dances his way in for 6. And why not? Yeah, let's dance. Let's celebrate. Okay, let's go to the scoreboard. Knox Central picks up the big district win over the Lakers, 35-21. Pulaski County, Madison Southern. The Maroons have won the past 6 meetings between these two. These girls do not care about that stat. They're just having fun. Madison Southern down 14-0. That is until Zeke Bitten takes it in, and it's 14-7. Pulaski County, though, turns to its Mr. Football because, you know, this guy's really good. His name's Jake Johnson. Not Jake from State Farm. It's Jake Johnson. 47 yards. Just like that, Pulaski County makes it 7 straight over the Eagles, 28-14 the final. Woo! We got a lot to come on the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Saturday night. Our Carly Bell is going to UVA Wise and UPike, both at home today. And then also we have Kentucky Saturday night football against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 7:30 kick time for that one. Have all kinds of stuff coming up on the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Saturday night. That's a look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.